let's see who can not catch feelings. We're talking for a long, let's see who cannot catch feelings. Like, what era are we in? Like,
dirty soda and styrofoam. Spend a day to get my mind blown. Dress it up and go to Nassau. 200 miles on the dash. Gotta roll a pound up a gas. Switching lanes in the green.
What's up, you guys? It's your girl Ciara Diamond here, and today I am here with a talk through, chit chat, get ready with me, story time, makeup tutorial type of video. This is probably gonna be like a mashup of all of those things. So this is going to be an olive green glitter makeup look. As first, I'm going to start with my foundation and stuff. I'm going to do my foundation and my brows, and then I'm going to get into the glitter part. So my foundation is done, my brows are done. Now it's time to get into the actual makeup. So I'm going to be, talking about, at first I was just going to talk about the dub challenge, but I kind of want to talk about the dub challenge and intertwine it with like dating in 2017, because I feel like right now they go hand in hand. Well, for me, the dub challenge and that goes hand in hand. So I'm kind of going to be talking about both of those. The dub challenge was like a trend that was like a hashtag that was trending a little while ago, not that long ago, I would say like a month or so ago. And everybody would basically post a picture of them when they were a dub, and then post a picture of them now, like showing the glow up, right? So basically, I mean, I'm like, all right, I feel like I glowed up, so why not post it? So now I go and I post mine or whatever. Why is it that this picture ends up being one of the most popular pictures on my Instagram page? Like, the most liked photo out of my whole feed was this picture. So basically, I'm going to insert the picture here so that you guys can see if you guys don't follow me on Instagram. But it basically was my graduation picture from 5th grade, and a lot of people who went to school with me know that that's how I looked. Like, it wasn't even a lie. Like, a lot of people were in the comments like, oh, this is not you. Like, I'm really going to go and find a picture to lie just for what likes. It was never that serious for likes, ever. So, I'm like, all right, let me upload mine. So I upload mine, and everybody's like, oh, that's not you, whatever, whatever, whatever. So now, I'm just kind of like, all right, back then, when I was like in 5th grade, obviously, when you're in that age, you have crushes. You are, still, like, it's normal to have a crush, but majority of the crushes that I liked ain't like me back because I was doofy. Like, I have no problem telling everybody I was doofy. That's not something I'm going to hide because I'm not doofy now. So it's like, all right, well, that's even better for me because it shows, like, you came from something. I came from nothing to something. For me, it just kind of was, like, funny because I noticed a lot of people who didn't like me before, back then, not even just in 5th grade, but back when I was, even heavier or whatever. A lot of people who didn't like me back then, all of a sudden are really on me now, which is so hilarious because I was coming for y'all. Like, when I tell you, it's really sad because a lot of people are, like, so biased when it comes to looks and stuff that they don't even take the time to get to know the person. Because not one person I've ever spoke to, like, boy-wise, can say, oh, like, I was a stuck-up type of girl or I wasn't cool. Like, every guy that spoke to me was like, yo, she's mad cool. Like, with the dub challenge, a lot of people who, let's say, like, I liked, they were just like, oh, like, sliding in the DMs, like, yo, oh my gosh, like, I can't believe that, you look like you look so good now, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, you think I'm supposed to talk to you? So you didn't want me back then, but you want me to talk to you now? Like, I'm a cool girl, so don't think that you're gonna just all of a sudden pop in and I'm supposed to be cool with you. Like, I don't remember how y'all used to dub me. Dating right now, like, I started doing this thing where I would go live on Instagram, and if you guys tuned in, you guys probably for like the last 2 weeks saw like my lives. I wouldn't do like every day, but I would kind of announce like, oh guys, I'm going live at this time, and I would just talk about different things. So I'll tell people to ask me questions, or I'll tell them like, just ask me something, or what do you guys want to talk about? Like a few weeks ago we spoke about zodiac signs. Everybody was like, oh, what do you know about my zodiac sign? What do you know about my zodiac sign? And I felt like Miss Cleo. It was so funny. So I was like, oh, Scorpios are this, Leos are that. And I was just giving people, like advice because I'm very good when it comes to advice. And 9 times out of 10, I always take my own advice. And I know that I'm the feds. And I know that usually when I have a gut instinct about something, I'm usually always right. I saw this meme that really sums up dating in 2017, and it's basically like everybody's trying to play the other person before they get played. if you understand what I'm gonna insert the meme if I can find it. But, and I'm like, nah, when I saw that, I was like, no, this meme is too true, because basically everybody is scared of getting hurt and nobody wants to get played. So everybody's like, you know what, let me you know, not put my all into this. Not saying that you should put all your eggs into one basket, but a lot of people are just like, you know what, let me not put my all into this because I'm not trying to get hurt and made a fool of. It's like you're sitting here playing this little stupid game of, let's see who can not catch feelings. We're talking for a long, let's see who can not catch feelings. Like, what era are we in? Like, this generation is so effed up, like, in so many ways, but one major way is relationship-wise, because I just feel like a lot of people are just not even, they don't even apply themselves. They don't give people a chance. They're just like, yo, are you effing? You're not fucking? Alright, deuces. If the guy's not about that, then maybe they'll, you know, be nice, take you on a couple dates here and there. And then you find out that you're not the only one. So then it's just like, it's a very weird situation right now, dating wise. Like, my aunt had told me her story of how her and my uncle met, and they met in college. And I rarely even hear any college love stories anymore. Half the stuff she was telling me, I was like, oh, let me tell you, half that stuff does not happen anymore. Guys have so much pride. A lot of girls too, like, a lot of these guys nowadays be so hurt. Like, I hear so many stories of guys like, oh, you know, my ex cheated, or I just can't trust y'all females. Y'all females is crazy. Not giving a valid reason, but just categorizing all females as one. And I just feel like, I can't say that's corny because I feel like I do the same thing too when it comes to guys. But I just feel like until you've proven me different, I'm going to categorize y'all as the same. As bad as that might sound, that's just how I feel. A lot of guys will drag you along for as long as they can until you catch on. Like, as a female, it's your job to know, like, let a guy know from jump, you don't play that. Let them know what you're about, because if they feel like they can take advantage of you, or if they feel like you're easy, like, let's say they feel like they can tell you kind of thotty, they're gonna know. Like, guys are dumb, but they have ways of seeing, like, certain body language, and just seeing, like, if a girl is with the shits or not. My lives be so lit when it comes to certain topics. So when we were talking about the relationships and stuff, a lot of people were like, how can you tell if if you're the side chick? How can you tell if this? How can you tell if that? And I just feel like in this day and age, there's so many ways. Like, for me, I know I'm the feds. When I tell you I'm the feds, when I tell you I'm the feds, I'm that friend that friends send things to me like, Ciara, can you look this up for me? Can you find info on this person for me? I'm that friend. So people know off rip. Like, I don't automatically say like, yo, know that I will find all your business. But I feel like it's pretty obvious. Like, I don't play that. I feel like because of Love and Hip Hop and like all these little stupid, this looks blue on camera, but it's really like a forest green. Hopefully it catches that correctly. Maybe I have to hold it down like that. But I feel like because of like all these little stupid reality shows, like, a lot of people fail to realize that life is not about side chicks, and life is not about all the stupidity that we see on TV. Like, a lot of people get so caught up in like these reality shows and think that this stuff is real life and that they're really bosses like that. And like all these guys on, like, I see so many guys on my social media that really be having girls arguing in their comments over them. And I'm like, are y'all really that clouded by, you know, Love and Hip Hop and all these little stupid shows that got y'all thinking like this is life? Because that's not life. Life is, you should not be arguing with anyone over anyone, and if you want to be technical. But if you are gonna do that, you shouldn't do that on social media. Like, why are you putting that out for the whole world to see your business? Like, I will never understand this generation sometimes, because I feel like everybody just has stuff out on display for people to see and for people to make a mockery of. And it's like, certain things you have to keep to yourself. Like, I see a lot of people now, they're like, oh, you know, when they start dating someone, they're going to not post the person. I'm kind of with that too, because I feel like people are very bad mind and will wish a lot of bad stuff on your relationship. So if you're the type of person that, you know, wants to keep things private, then I'm all for that. but ain't nothing wrong with showing a person off here and there, because I'm a Leo and I like attention, so I need you to show me off at least here and there sometimes, you know. Ask me like, oh, you know, since you've lost weight, how has like your dating life changed? How has you know, your friends or people around you changed? And I noticed a couple things too, like with people around me, and I just don't pay no mind, but I just feel like people should be genuinely happy for you. But I'm gonna apply, oh, this is the mixing medium that I have on my hand, this little glossy thing over here. I'm gonna apply that and then apply the glitter. People are very superficial when it comes to certain things, especially when it comes to plus size people or people who may be a little bigger than they're used to, or bigger than they would talk to in a regular. And then I feel like people try to pop in at the 9th inning like, oh, now you look pretty good, so we could talk. No, it don't work that way. If you was not there for the pre-glow up, why should I talk to you now? I feel like it's kind of weird because it's two-sided. It's kind of like, all right, well, if it was me, on the other hand, I don't know. If it was me, I don't know. It's a very hard situation. But I just feel like give everybody a shot. Like, don't just knock somebody because they're not what you're used to on the regular. Start, you know, doing more advice stuff like I used to, because I'm really good at giving, like, helping people in need. Like, I'm really always that friend that, you know, if you are up at 3-4 o'clock in the morning, if you was to hit my phone, I'm there. Like, I'm up. Even if I was sleeping, like, I'm that friend that if you need to vent at whatever time it is, that I'm the friend that you call, because I just really don't like hearing certain things, or like hearing if my friends were played, or hearing somebody trying to get over on someone. I don't like people feeling like, oh, they can get over on you, especially if it's me. Like, I really go hard when I feel like somebody's trying to play me for the fool, somebody's trying to take advantage. I just really go hard because I don't play that shit. Like, I really don't. And my family knows that. Like, my friends know that. And I just feel like people will test you as long as you let them. So you gotta sit here and let people know what you're about off the rip. Like, let people know that you don't play that. Let people know not to take you for a joke. This brush is like shedding so much. This is a this is the Anastasia Beverly Hills brush. Anastasia Beverly Hills. I feel like, oh, the last time I made a video I said Anastasia, I think. So I was like, bitch, can't even say it. Okay, well, sorry. Like, I'm just trying to smoke this out. I don't know what type of look I'm doing. I'm just going with the flow right now. I noticed that by me switching the way I hold my liner applicator, it kind of helps with, like, you know, applying it easier. Like, before, I was holding it like this. Like, when I do, I'll go like this. But once I hold it like a pencil, like this, it makes it easier. But yeah, I want to do more story times. When I was on Instagram Live, I was telling everybody I'm going to do the story time about when I was in 2nd grade and this girl tried to kill me. And when I say kill me, I mean like literally tried to set me up to murder me. So like I probably wouldn't have been on YouTube right now. But I'm going to do a story time on that. A lot of people have been telling me to do it on that. And I kind of been like contemplating, but I'm going to do it. So for the rest of the tutorial, it might be a voiceover, being that I'm going to stop talking and babbling now and chatting because I can talk all day. But yeah, so the rest is probably going to be a voiceover. Hey y'all, so I'm just going to be applying these Socialized Mink 2.0 lashes. That's like one of my favorite lashes, and I'm going to go ahead to highlight and contour with my LA Girl Pro HD Concealer in the color Fawn, and then I'm going to use my black Opal Stick Foundation in the color Suede Mocha to contour. If you are familiar with my makeup tutorials, you guys know this routine already, so I'm just going to shut up and let you guys watch me blend this out. And when doing this, you want to make sure you really blend really well. So like I don't think there's a such thing as over blending. I'd rather be over blended than under blended and have all these harsh lines. So just make sure that you like take your time, dab more. If you have to wet your sponge more, do that. Spray your face with some Fix Plus, go back in. Making sure that you're snatched. There's no such thing as ever over blending. Like, I don't care. So now I'm going to go ahead and set this with my Laura Mercier translucent powder, and this is my new fave. I've absolutely been obsessed with this setting powder and I love it so much. So after I do that, I'm going to go ahead and use my BH Cosmetics Studio Pro contour palette and then go ahead and set my contour, and then I'm just going to dust everything off. Once I finish contouring my nose, I'm going to go ahead and spray my face with some Fix Plus, and then I'm going to go into the highlight. And I knew that this was an olive look, so I kind of felt like the gold would really go well with it. So I'm going to be using MAC Gold Deposit, and then I'm going to be using one of the colors from the Artist Couture and Jackie Aina collab. And when I tell you I'm obsessed with those highlights, I'm really trying my best not to overuse it unless it's a special occasion, because those highlights are something different. Like, I'm really trying my best to hold on to those. So I'm going to leave the name of the exact color I used down below because I don't remember, but it's kind of like a nice iridescent color. So I'm just going to pop some black into my lower waterline just to, you know, smoke out under my eyes a bit. Then we're going to move straight into the lips, and I'm going to be using the NYX Lip Liner in the color Toast. Then I'm going to be using the NYX Nude Stick, I believe it's called, in the color Honey. And then on top of that, I'm going to be using the Colourpop and Karrueche Collection Lip Gloss in the color Lychee Me. And then the look is complete. You guys know I love a nude lip, so definitely let me know how you guys like this look. If you guys like the talk through, if you guys want story times, let me know in the comments. And I will see you guys again next time. Bye, guys. So these colors, that's the Kat Von D side. So let me just open it again for you guys to see.